Check, check. Yep. We are here for another episode 60 of the PoorManPoetry.com podcast. As you can see, we got a special guest in the house. Her name is Eyevry. This is one of her songs off of her EP or album, should I call it? EP called H Day. Is that correct? Hate Day. Okay, Hate Day. This song is called Freedom. Check it out. First female artist on the PoorManPoetry.com podcast. Yeah. Got to.
So I just set you free. You fly so beautifully. Even if it's not with me, we are meant to be. So I just set you free. You fly so beautifully. Even if it's not with me, we are meant to be. So I just set you free. You fly so beautifully. Even if it's not with me, we are meant to be.
Young lady here. Alright, so what's up? What's up, Eyevry?
What is up? I'm happy to be here.
That's what's up. We've been wanting to get you in here for a little while. Just been so busy. I apologize for not bringing you guys consistent content these last couple of weeks, man. It's just been busy. But me and this young lady, we've been trying to connect for the last couple of weeks too. So yeah,
It's been happening, but we're here now.
Yeah, she's here. So tell us about. Well, first let's go back. Tell us what made you want to start pursuing music.
Well, I've been doing music ever since I was little. Ever since I was little, my dad, he played every instrument.
Okay.
My uncles, they all played every instrument. They would just, keep us around that type of environment. And as time went on, people, families, they split up, stuff happened. I fell out of music. As I got older, I went to Full Sail University for recording arts.
That's what's up.
And I wanted to be like the next Missy Elliott. I was into that whole producing, making my own stuff vibe. And it was too expensive. When I first went to Full Sail, it was $75,000. I applied for the Sound Scholarship. I got the Sound Scholarship, got into Full Sail. But the next year, $75,000 went easy to come up on, so
yeah.
I was like, all right, I gotta find something else to do. I started recording with other people, mainly my brother, but then life happened with him, and I kind of fell out of love with music. You know what I'm saying? Life gets serious. You start having kids. You start living life. It's just like, this ain't making me no money. So now I gotta be the career hat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put the career hat on. So I kind of fell out of music, joined the military, started trying to take my life a different journey. But when you love music, that shit just come right back. So got to Savannah, met some people doing music, and I was just like, yo, I gotta show that this is in my heart. Like, I gotta be me again. Like, I felt like I got too professional, too out of the sync of music, and I just came back to it when I touched into Savannah.
That's what's up. Yeah, that happens with a lot of creatives. I think they have to balance taking care of life and also trying to focus on what they're trying to be creative at.
Like they say, love don't pay the bills. Sometimes music don't pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they just falling in love with music, being in that relationship, it will make you broke because you got to sacrifice for things. You got to put money behind yourself. And it's like, if you ain't in a position in life to where you could do both, you got to make a choice. And unfortunately, that's how people die with their dreams, because they end up having to do what helps them survive versus what they love. And
that's the truth.
Yeah, shit tragic.
Yeah. And also, like we were talking about earlier, it's just the fact of, just getting into, it's also about the who getting into,
Facts.
like you said, the getting into the different cliques and things like that.
That's the hard part too.
Yeah.
That's the hard part too. I feel like what I realized doing music, it's like a struggle, because at times it's like, if you don't really know anyone and you're very different and you're in this triangle, not box, it's like people don't really know how to handle you. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to handle you. They don't know how to be around you. They don't know how to pitch their creativity into your world because you're already your own like bubble, your own
entity. Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people are just like, I don't know what to do with her. You know, so they just either see it as too strange that they stay away, or they captivated by it and they like, oh, I want to learn this. And then sometimes people take it. So it's like, it's hard when you don't have a team behind you or
facts,
a clique of people who are all doing this same type of vibe, like Dreamville, you know, TDE. They got kind of this same type of aesthetic. It's like rare that you see somebody with their own aesthetic and they have a team like Khalees, like we said earlier, like when Khalees was with Nerd, you know what I'm saying? With Pharrell, she's the only female doing that.
Right.
Alternative music is rare. That was so rare that that's what made them dope, because they were the only ones doing it. If it was 1,000 people doing that, they wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
But it's hard, and I feel like that's the route I'm taking and learning. Like, it's hard to kind of do stuff when you're your own person.
That's true. That's true. So what sets you apart from other artists? So wait, let's what type of artist specifically are you? Are you just an R&B artist or
No.
Okay.
My whole thing is I wanted to make my own genre of music. That's why my music doesn't sound like shit people have heard. Like, it's a lot of church melodies in it. It's a lot of like trance stuff in it.
Okay.
It's a lot of different like vocals all over the place, but it gives you that old aesthetic, like that 90s feel to it still.
Yeah.
But I would say mostly I stay in the alternative realm, because with alternative you can kind of throw other shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be alternative and you could be R&B alternative, pop alternative, hip hop alternative. So I like the alternative umbrella. I just add my own little sprinkle of stuff in it.
Okay, that's what's up. So what's the difference between you and I guess other not alternative, I guess other female artists here in this area?
My DNA. My DNA. Like, I don't have no thing to pick apart and be like, oh, like this person's like this, I'm like this. Really, I don't know y'all don't know me. My DNA, really, like how I'm structured to do music is just for me. It's just for me. It's just for my lane. It's just the type of person I am, and it's my purpose. So
that's what's up.
What makes me different from other people is just, that's your purpose. This mine's is gonna always be a difference.
I like the confidence. That's what you
gotta
have.
You got to, for real. Got to.
That's what's up. So who are some of your biggest music influences?
Erykah Badu. That's mom.
I can see that
that's
from you.
Mom.
I can see that.
Life. I found myself with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was young listening to Erykah Badu. I didn't start off like a lot of my peers started off listening to like hip hop music and stuff. I didn't. I started off listening to Lionel Richie, Erykah Badu. Okay. Poor Righteous Teachers.
Nice.
A lot of stuff that wasn't the norm for kids my age, I started off with. But Erykah Badu is everything to me. Macy Gray, for sure. I love Macy Gray to the death of me. I love Macy Gray. Khalees. Love Khalees. I love everything she does. Andre 3000.
Nice.
What's Erykah Badu's other? Jay Electronica.
Yes.
I really love Jay Electronica a lot. Anybody who's lyrical, it's a lot, but a lot of the people that I listen to are like, you know, Wu-Tang Clan, like a lot of old stuff. Okay. But still, like the R&B that I listen to is a lot of underground UK artists. People don't listen to Sabrina Claudio,
nice,
Gallant, or, you know what I'm saying? People don't really listen to those people, but those are my people that kind of structure sounds I like to make.
And they're paving their way, you know, for themselves right now in the industry.
I like difference.
Okay. Okay, so how old are you? Not if you don't gotta say if you know.
Infinite.
Okay, that's what's up. She's infinite, so she's
I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm 30 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. That's genetics on fleek, you know. Thanks to my mom and dad. I look 21. Okay.
That's what's up.
Nah, I'm kidding.
No, I was just asking because you had, like you said, your range of the type of music that you listen to is everywhere. So. So let's get back into this Hate Day. I thought it's spelled H8, the letter 8 day. So Hate Day.
Yeah.
So tell us about this project and what was your kind of influence into you making this.
So Hate Day is like a surprise moment. I'm a very impulsive person. So Hate Day was very impulsive. Anything I do is just impulsive. I don't like to think about things. I just like to feel it and then just give it up. You know what I'm saying? So Hate Day, I was out of a relationship for a little while, and I had this music that I wanted to make. I wanted to release these emotions because I'm big on release. You know,
Okay.
I'm big on like, don't sit with this shit. Like, you gotta let it go, because if you suppress it, it's gonna control how you handle people. And I already had went through that, and I'm like, look, just put this shit out. So I hit up C12 Run.
Okay.
He makes dope music in Savannah.
Oh yeah, I've seen him perform.
Yeah. Awesome. And so I seen that way he made music and the way he, like you said, perform, and the way he does his melodies, and I'm like, okay, this is somebody I need to work with. Do you record? And fortunately, he was like, yeah, you know, I'm recording right now. Like, I'll look out. Let me know. Like, if you want to record, I can push some time back. We can get in here. And so I sat around it for a little while, and then I was like, nah, I'm going to do it. And I went over his house. We recorded. In 3 days, we did Hate Day. And it was just one takes. Like, just one take.
He's actually on the album, too, isn't he?
No, he's not on the album.
Okay.
My other friend, Xavier, and my best friend, Shanice, is on the album. But,
gotcha, okay.
He's on a video. He just put himself in the back, his little credits and stuff. So he shot that video for me.
I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, he shot the video for me. But yeah, we did that in 3 days. I came over there just to record one song, and that was Freedom.
Gotcha,
Freedom
okay.
was the only song I was going to do. We was playing Freedom on a loop, just vibing. And we recorded Freedom, and I was like, shoot, I got another beat I want to do, you know? And then the other beat came on, and we did 48 for Deluxe. And I'm like, all right, let's put Me on there. Me, I had already recorded, and that was a one take. I recorded Me with OSG Breeze.
Gotcha.
I recorded that song with him at my house, and he just recorded it. I recorded it by myself, and he came in there and he did my vocals, and that was it. That's not even mixed or mastered. Me is just how it is. So yeah, so we put all them songs together, and I was like, I want to do this project of like releasing emotions of hate, you know what I'm saying, but doing it in a positive way. Like, a lot of times music that's out is just like, you know, hate niggas and all this stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I'm just like, no,
especially nowadays.
Yeah, it's like, I can't really say I hate you if you still on my mind, if I still care about you, if I still care about your well-being, but I feel these type of ways right now. But Freedom was just to end it off like, regardless, you fly beautifully, you know what I'm saying, like, even if it's not with me, even if you're not gonna be with me, like, I'm still releasing these emotions and releasing you at the same time. So
and you're free at the end of the day.
Yeah, Hate Day, I ended it off with Freedom. Like, now I'm free. Like, at first, I was in my ego. That's what me is about. You know what I'm saying? And then the motivation came in from my friend just telling me, like, it don't matter what you got going on. Just keep doing it. And then 48 for Deluxe was like, after my ego, you get them hateful feelings. Like, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to love you. You's a bitch. Like, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? And then Freedom was just like accepting. You know what I'm saying? Accepting that this is what it is, Eyevry, and just let it go. And so Hate Day was just a ball of emotions, an impulsive feeling of emotions. We did that shit 2 days of recording, 1 day of putting it together, and it's out.
That's what's up. See, look at that creative process, man. See, sometimes you just got to get out there, collab with people, and just
let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go for real.
Yeah.
Let it flow.
Absolutely. So, yeah, let's explain your. I know you said your real name is Eyevry, but it's the way it's spelled. Do you want to explain that a little bit for the people?
So my real name is Eyevry. It's my grandmother's name. Rest in peace to her. Her name is Ivory. My name is spelled Ivory. Eyevry. I did Eyevry because it's the third eye. Like, I'm big on your consciousness. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on numerology. The number 3 is tattooed it on me. That's my life path number. You know, it explains the path that I'm going on in this world and what I have to be around to get bigger, to evolve. And Eyevry was just me coming into, this is another version of myself, but through consciousness. So EYE, the I. So it's Eyevry, but it's through the I. It's through consciousness. Like,
that's dope.
So, yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
That. So, is there anybody else here in Savannah that you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Who do I like in Savannah? I'm so new to Savannah, so if I forget somebody, Libby Love.
Okay.
She's dope.
She was on here too. I forgot. Yeah, she was on here too with Celine.
Yeah, them two are just amazing to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They like the Beyonce and Jay in my eyes. Like, I just love how peaceful and loving they are, and so it's like I like that type of energy to be around.
For sure.
Libby for sure, Celine for sure. Trying to think of somebody else in Savannah. I don't make a lot of the same music as people in Savannah. And one of the person I did want to work with, they passed away, Bug Blow, rest in peace to him. I did want to do a song with him. That was in the works, but things happen. I can't really think. I don't really listen to people in Savannah. I've heard some of their stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is hard, but haven't really met anybody enough to where I know them to want to work with them. Clay is good. I like Clay Hodges. Like, he's
yes,
dope. Forgot about him. Clay. Yeah, I have to come back to that one. I don't really know too many people.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about like dream collaborations? Just anybody in the world.
Macy Gray.
Yeah.
Like, that'll be a dream come true for me.
Did you saw her in the Super Bowl? Did you?
Yes.
Okay. She was dope. Yeah.
Yes. I just love her vibe. Like, her aura is just a part of me. That's how I am. I'm very mysterious. Like, you don't really know too much, but when I sing, you kind of can figure a little bit out. You know, like, I love that about Macy.
That's what's up.
Summer Walker. I would love to write for her. I wouldn't really want to sing with her.
Okay.
I don't think so. I would love to write for Summer Walker. I would love to do songs for her. Anybody in LVRN, really. Anybody in LVRN. From
they're doing their thing right now.
Yeah, Westside Boogie, like anybody over there at that label. TDE2 and Dreamville.
He's dope too.
Yeah.
Westside Boogie. Yeah.
Westside Boogie, man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dope. Very poetic. Very poetic.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Yeah.
So let's talk about like future. Do you have any plans to do any new music? Any new music in the works?
Yeah. The next project that I do, I'm really changing the aesthetic. I'm kind of like, it's still going to be my type of music, but I just want to do different eras of music. So like this next EP I put out is probably be like an 80s, 90s era. And then the next EP after that will probably be early 2000s. Like, I'm going to just keep throwing eras out there. Like, that's the plan. That's the plan right now. So that's what I'm working on now.
Gotta be versatile. I can see you doing that. Yeah.
I just like being different, you know. I swim that way, they swim this way. So it's like, yeah, got to.
Okay. So you doing the next Portpalooza? You got any plans for performances or anything coming up?
I want to do me there. So I was talking to C12 and he was like, you should definitely do me. That'll throw people off because everybody coming in to rap and you just come in with this ballad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll throw people off. So I do want to do me there. I seen Keish post that they were doing it again in May. So hopefully by then, we can get that done. If I don't have new music already, I'm gonna still perform it. But yeah,
that's what's up. Okay, so let's go into sort of like your writing process now. You know, that's our main topic here on the podcast, poetry. So explain like your writing process a little bit. And do you have plans to do sort of like any type of rap or anything like that?
I actually do rap. That's the funny part. I started rapping first.
Okay.
I never wanted to be a singer. I just had these melodies in my head that I could not get out. And it just wasn't going to be right unless I did it. You know? It's just like, you really sensitive about your shit. So you're like, I want to give it to you, but you ain't doing what I'm hearing. So it's like, you just end up doing it yourself. And that's kind of how I got into like the melodies and stuff. But yeah, started off rapping first. Like, a lot of my rapping stuff is on SoundCloud. That's the funny thing. I just don't promote it because it's old.
I got you.
Yeah. Started off rapping first. My writing process really is poetic. Like, I love poetry. So it's like I just start thinking about poems in my mind and what I would say. And I think about a beat that I want it into. Or if I'm not, I write it out like a poem if I'm writing. And it's rare that I write. But I write it out like a poem. And then I just put it into the beat. So it's really a poetry I would write and then put it into the music if I'm writing. If I'm not writing, I kind of just like let the beat play. And I just start feeling. Just start getting all these feels and just making these melodies come out, and it's like choir. You just start throwing shit everywhere. And that's
putting it together.
Just let it consume me. I don't try to like control it. I just let it be what it's gonna be for me, and then whatever come out will come out.
That's what's up. In the choir, I can see you doing choir music.
Yeah, I grew up doing the choir music. You know,
you was big in the church.
Yeah, I never let that lead me. I always was big on. I wasn't big on church. I was big on praise and worship. I'm gonna specify that because a lot of people are just like, oh, I was a church kid. Like, I wasn't. I just like going to church for praise and worship. Like, for real. Like, we got to make it there at 11 o'clock when the choir start. Because I wanted to see the works, the theatrics of church. I really wasn't listening when the pastor started preaching. I would go to sleep and stuff or not pay attention until I got older.
Okay.
But in the beginning, it was all about, I wanted to see the praise dance team. I wanted to see the choir. And I just liked how the choir director would be cutting up and then the altos and the soprano. And I was like, I got to incorporate this in my life because that was the highlight of my week. And that's kind of what moved me into music and doing my music, like very choir like doing choruses and kind of not doing too much lyrics, just mostly choruses because I like that church type melody, that sound. And plus, like, I don't know, I just always been into melody since I was a kid, since the ice cream truck. I never got that shit out of my head, you know?
Oh my gosh,
you know
yeah,
like,
my ice cream truck.
When we were kids, we heard that ice cream truck melody, but after the ice cream truck left, you still around the house humming. So
that's true.
That shit was in my head.
Still wanted that ice cream.
Yeah, and it made you run out to the truck. And it's like, I want to make music that make people run out. Like, you know what I'm saying, to me. So it's like, I try to get little melodies that just stick in your head, make you want to say it. And it's like, yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what music is going to nowadays anyway. A lot of melodies.
For sure. Yeah. Nobody's writing anymore, and that's sad, but it's the truth. People just
it's
the
unfortunate.
producers that need all the props. Shout out to Kimchi too, because he's a dope ass producer in Savannah. But it's the producers that need all the props, because some of these artists ain't really making hits. It's the producer who's doing the magic to the song. Like, he's the one who's giving the reverbs and, you know, dropping the beat and just letting your chorus turn into a choir and he cutting up, and it's like the artists get so much praise, but it's really the producers.
It's not them.
The producers are the real artists. You feel me?
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah, for real. They the real artists.
Sometimes it's the team. It's the teams that are the artists. I mean, the teams are the ones that make the artists too.
Yeah. When you look back at a lot of these great people, like, no offense to Drake or anybody, but when I found out Drake had a ghostwriter, when he had Quentin Miller, and I heard the reference tracks, I was thrown off.
It kind of, I was like, oh man, not you too, not you too.
And then Travis Scott with Saw the Prince. It's just like all that stuff. When I saw the real tracks and all this stuff, and I was so hurt. I took that so personally, because these are people we label as greats. And then you got the background man. Now you getting no play. He dropping music. He getting 6,000 views, and you're writing for Drake.
You're right.
That just shows you that it's a team thing. It's who you know in this industry. It's how they paint you. Because there's no way this boy wrote all them songs for Drake and dropped similar songs and they get no play. Like,
that's the truth.
It's who you know. It's who you know, bro.
Yeah. But, you know, hopefully that's going to change. You know, there's so many different things out here now, like you said, for people just
to... This the season for the breakthrough background man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the background man who been playing the back, this they season. For sure. For
the women, too.
Yeah. Well, I say background man is everybody, universal.
Gotcha.
Like, people who play the background, this the season where they stepping out, for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So, yeah, where should we go next? Let's see what other questions I got. Oh, let's go into your life path number. So explain, you say your life path number is number 3?
Yeah, so life path number 3. It's 3s have been like a magical thing for me. Everything is 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is 3 for me. Like, relationships last 3 years. Everything has been in a set of 3s. Like, I just do things in a set of 3s. Me and my children, me and my life, me and the timing, the synchrony, everything. The 3rd of the month, the 3rd year or something. I go through a 3-year phase or something. Like, everything was 3 for me. But the life path number 3 is pretty much talking about people who are innovative, creators. People with the life path number 3, they tend to be isolated a lot and alone because they're so creative. You know what I'm saying? They're so in tune with feelings and the empathy of everybody that they can create really well because they can feel really well. And the problem is, because they're feeling everything, they suffer a lot. You know what I'm saying? Some people who are life path number 3s, for example, Chris Brown. You see how that went for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on the slick,
he's still trying to maintain.
Yeah, people, because once you show your emotion too much, it's like people get scared. But it's like we're usually to ourselves and secluded until somebody brings it, out. But can't take away from the creativity. You know what I'm saying? Can't take away from Chris Brown's creativity, his range, his, you know what I'm saying?
True.
He's still that dude. You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk is a life path number 3. And he's very secluded, very intelligent, very in his head. And I feel like we are just people who are meant to be different, but we're meant to wake up the creativity in people. Everybody that I've met and came across and worked with, I've always sparked them to be a little bit more creative, go outside the box, do a little bit more, and I just think that's our path. Like, we're healers, but we're meant to bring you to yourself. So life path number 3 is a little turbulence because we just feeling everybody, but we get you there. So yeah.
Okay, I can see that in you. I can see those type of vibes in you. Yeah,
definitely.
For sure. So let's see. Oh, so let's compare. You said you're from Florida. Let's sort of compare. I can see you rock with Kodak too a little bit.
Always home team. He does no wrong in my eyes. I'm gonna defend Kodak forever.
Okay.
Him and Thug. That's it.
For sure. So let's compare Florida to Savannah a little bit.
It's very eerie similar.
Okay.
Only thing is Savannah is more calm when it comes to their urban scene. Like and Florida is a million things to do for the urban community. You feel me? Whether it's good or bad, there's a million things to do. There's always block parties. Like, not even playing.
I can see that because in Jacksonville it goes down like that too.
Like, everybody just on the block just hanging out. We all buy a bottle, you talking, freestyling, there's ciphers in the corner. Like, that is just everyday block life for us. You know what I'm saying? Gambling. It's just the community is together. Music-wise, we jump on stuff really fast and we just make it our own and we just have our own little box and creativity. We don't really reach out to nobody else. We kind of are our own lane in Florida. And it's like people kind of reach out to our style and stilo with the wicks, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
With the way they bite down, all of the dancing, like everything.
You guys did start that with the wicks, y'all, and well, a lot of Haitians come into Florida, so yeah. So.
A lot of those are in Florida, Miami for sure. We got Lil Haiti over there, so it's like a lot of the stuff that we make is because we got that island type. Because we the bottom of the map, you know. We're a peninsula. We're surrounded by water, so it gives you that feel of Caribbean, but it's more so the Zoes and the Jamaicans down there, and you know it's Cubans down there, Dominicans. It's like we got that melting pot of blackness, you know what I'm saying? But it's very like street culture, very like street life, but it's poetic to us. To other people, it's just a fad.
All right, we are back. We are back with Miss Eyevry here, talking about her new album, Hate Day, and everything else about her. For sure. Yeah, we were just talking about like you were saying, like Savannah and how there's no oneness.
Right.
Like you were saying. Yeah, I can definitely see that, you know. So like you said, there are some people, you know, like there's these little cliques and everything like that, but if everybody came together, you know, and had one objective, you know, to show what Savannah is actually about and to show the beautifulness of Savannah and the culture, then that could help a lot more. For sure. So, what are some of your greatest? What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses?
So, I feel like my strength and my weaknesses are kind of tied hand in hand. Because what makes me strong is what makes me weak. Sadly, I'm that type of person. So it's like my strength is.
That's true.
Some of my strengths is that I'm very empathetic, sympathetic. I'm very a feeler, very intuitive, an empath per se. That's a strength for me because if I care about you and you're around me, I can help you. You know what I'm saying? I can help you feel better, be better. You know what I'm saying? Strive for better because I feel your pain. Like I can really feel what you have going on. So it makes me kind of be with you in a better way than other people who just around you. The weakness of that is because you could feel it, you could really know if somebody really, you know what I'm saying, rocking with you or not, really for you or not. And it's a sad thing when somebody mouth is saying one thing, but you could feel their spirit. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, dang, I gotta really pretend like I don't know you lying to me. I gotta really pretend like I believe you when you say you love me when I feel truth. You know what I'm saying? I feel the truth. So I feel like that's a strength to be able to be in tune with your feelings, but it's a weakness when you gotta apply that to people you love and you know they ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that comes off as a weakness with me in a lot of situations, and just not relationships, just friendships, business moves, like me getting ready to do a business venture with somebody and I had that intuitive feeling, or I feel, or I could tell, or I'm very observant, and I just hate being that way sometimes because a lot of times it leaves you in solitude, and
it does.
Yeah, it leaves you in solitude, and that's kind of like been my whole life. So it's been a strength for me because I'm not out here getting hurt like I could be getting hurt, but it's a weakness because I'm not out here at all like I could be. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how the world really moving, how people is. Another strength is my creativity. Super creativity. Super creative. My mind is very different. A lot of people would say I'm weird or strange. I like that. I love that.
Okay.
It's weird and strange, it means it's just new to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
it's
true.
New to you. You're used to common shit. So it's like, they don't really like, if people say I'm like somebody else, then it's a problem.
They don't want to step out the box of themselves.
Right. If people say, oh, you like somebody else, or you remind me of, I'm kind of disappointed But when people just be like, I ain't never, that's new. I'm like, okay, good. I'm moving the right way. You know what I'm saying? Let me be strange. Let me be weird. That's one of my strengths as well. Weakness is I'm still working on not taking stuff so personal, because I understand people are human and they have errors, and they move off of the traditions and customs that's been put on their mind, from their parents and from their parents' parents, and they not really living free. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times stuff that they do, it's not them, so you should never take it personal. It's what they've been traditionally taught to do or taught to be or trained in their mind to be. And sometimes when people do stuff to me, I take it so personal, because I know, damn, I fought for myself and got here. Why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Why you not fighting for yourself? Why you not trying to be better than this? Like, why are you accepting defeat right now and being this person? And I would take it really personal, because I have faith in people way too much. Like,
I'm going through those same type of emotions right now, just with friends and family.
Yeah, so. You have so much faith in people, because your heart, you know what you had to go through to get here. You know how hard it was for you to overcome, but you did it. And it's like, I know it's possible for you too. I can feel it. And it's like, you don't know. You don't understand. You think I'm tripping. You think I'm crazy. So the stuff you're doing to me is out of the rebellion of going against the wave. You know what I'm saying? You're so used to being caught up in this traditional pattern of damage, really. Mm-hmm. And somebody's putting up boundaries or trying to help you and you hurt them. Yeah, I take it personal. And it's like, I'm trying my hardest not to be in my personal feelings and try to not have no feelings in this. Like, somebody told me before, it ain't no feelings in this shit. It's like, damn, like, it hurt, but it was real. Like, and I'm trying to walk in that now. Like, you just gotta show your hands to the one you solidify your life with. But other than that, nah, ain't no feelings in this, because you're gonna take it personal and it's gonna make you weak.
Yeah, it's hard to do, especially when you're so used to, like, you have an expectation of what you are expecting from another person, right. Because you think that, whatever the situation is, like, that person just knows right from wrong, or like,
you would assume.
Right, you would assume, but
assume.
Everybody's not the same. Everybody don't have the same ideologies, so.
And sometimes your assumption is right. They do know better, but what they'll do might not be better. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
like, they might know exactly what you know, and that's the thing that hurt. They know exactly what you know. You know they know it.
That is exactly what hurts. That's exactly what hurts, right?
Do it. And that shit just frustrates you. It's like, damn, like, fuck. But it is what it is. You gotta let people be. You gotta let them learn.
Absolutely. And you also, we're also learning in that situation. So
sure. It's probably our lesson. That's what I had to learn. It was my lesson. Like, that shit had to go this way and do this, because it's me who needed to learn how to not take things personal, how to be strong on my own, how to not be so sensitive, because I'm not going to survive in this world being like that. So some of that be me that need to learn.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
You having me learn today. So I got
I tell all the people that I meet, like, a lot of people, my favorite quote is, no man is my friend, no man is my enemy, but every man is my teacher. Like, I'm really big on that, because it's like, if I look at all y'all like teachers, I'm never gonna take none of this the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I have to look at all y'all like teachers, even in relationships, friendships, even with my kids. Like, everything is a taught lesson for me. I'm always in class, and if I keep that in mind, none of this hurts. Like, you get an F at school, you walk out the class, you don't be no damn no more. Paper in your book bag, you learn. You know what I'm saying? Next time you remember the test. And so it's the same way with me. Like, I start looking at everybody like teachers now. Like, all right, I learned, I failed. I'm put shit in my book bag and walk away. Like, I learned. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's a good way to be. Good mind state. For sure. So what are you listening to right now? What are you blasting out your car besides Macy Gray and who was the other one? Khalees, you said?
Yeah, Khalees. I listen to a lot of like under the radar people. James Blake. I don't know if a lot of people know who James Blake is.
I've heard of him before.
He is a phenomenal producer. And that's what I mean when I say producers make the best artists, because like, James Blake is just phenomenal. Earth Gang, they just dropped some stuff, and I'm just there. I'm there with Earth Gang. Like, whew. Johnny Venus, if you ever see this,
you know what I'm saying? She's shooting a shot.
Nah, but I love Earth Gang for sure. Listening to a lot of them. I've been listening to a lot of Sade lately, though. A lot of Sade, like. I
get those vibes from you. Yeah.
I'm in my healing phase right now. I'm in a healing phase of a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of shadow work, so I haven't been on the scene as much as I should be. I haven't been around people. I've been in a house, you know what I'm saying? Taking it all in, fighting myself, and stuff that I need to let go. And a lot of Sade has been kind of like very good for transitions for me. Just being free, letting go, just manifesting the life you want. You know what I'm saying? She just give me those vibes. Just take me there.
Okay.
A lot of Ari Lennox.
Yeah, she's dope too.
Yeah, Ari just fire to me. I kind of just be in that alternative vibe with the R&B, like a lot of Sabrina Claudio, a lot of Twigs, FK Twigs. Her Grimes. It's a lot of people. Thug. I've been listening to a lot of Young Thug. His old stuff though.
Gotcha.
Like old Thug, Barter 6.
Yeah.
Old stuff. Just because the melodies, like just melodies, just dealing with myself. I try to put myself back into the root of when stuff happened for me. So I kind of listen to that era of music to put me back into the memory so I can heal that shit. So I had to go back to 2007, 2008 in my life and go to the root problem. So I'm gonna listen to 2007, 8 music.
What was popping at that time?
Help me get myself into the memory so I can release a lot of things. So yeah, a lot of old school music, a lot of old school music.
That's a good way to think. Yeah.
Got to.
For sure.
A lot of work.
Yeah. So is there anything else that you want to plug for the people? Anything else you wanna tell the people? Anything else you want to say?
I am gonna make some new music. That's in the process right now, so be on the lookout for that. It'll be on all platforms as always. Some more video contents, photo shoots, a lot of stuff coming up. Be on the lookout for that. Follow me on IG if you're not already following me. It's Eyevry 333.
For sure.
Yeah, I do have a podcast on Anchor. A lot of people don't know that. The link is in my bio on IG. Follow my podcast. Just keep up with the movement, but love yourselves. Love yourself. Spend time with yourself. Care about yourself because you are all you're gonna have. Even if you have someone, love yourself. Put yourself in a position where yourself knows that self is okay. You know, be a supreme version of yourself. That's all I want to plug. Just keep doing better because it's possible.
For sure. I'm sure we're gonna be seeing a lot more from this lady and hearing a lot more from her. Because she's doing big things. She's making her way around the city. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
For sure.
It's a blessing to be here. Thank you.
For sure. We're going to close them out with me. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again. Episode 60. If you guys, make sure you guys hit the likes button and the subscribe button and go back and listen to those old episodes. Yeah.
And subscribe.
For sure. We appreciate you coming through, Eyevry.
Thank you for having me. For real. Thank you.
Oh, look at this. The music's down. Turn the music up. That might help, wouldn't it? This is Me by Eyevry off of Hate Day. All your streaming platforms. This is the one that C12 produced. Okay. Gotcha, okay.